Welcome to the Facebook Live, the 2-month celebration. We are absolutely crushing it. When you do get here, comment below, Heal VIP. We are going to do a never done before exclusive webinar next Monday with all of the millionaire VIP leaders who are here in the Heal House. For anybody that goes all in from right now until the deadline in 3 days from now, we're going to have a private we're going to bring you into the house with us. And so let me paint you a picture. Right now we are masterminding. And look at this setup. Let me just show you what we got going on here. Everybody's working. Yeah. Making things happen. That's what kind of beautiful setting. Lighting's good. Put it this way. We've been ordering new gadgets. We've been signing up for new software. We've been looking into new lead sources. We've been taking our game to another level, and we want to bring you into the house with us next Monday at this time, 8 o'clock at night, for anybody that goes all in from right now for the next 72 hours. So it might be 10 people, it might be 3 people, and you get to be on a live webinar with us, a live Zoom. We're going to let you ask any question that you do have. If you have your dying question of like exactly what you want to know from any of the experts, people that have had proven track records, this is your opportunity to get on the inside. And this is something that's going to be very rare. I don't believe we would do this more than once or twice a year. And we have never done it before. And we don't have plans again to do it this year, that's for sure. So this will be the only time in 2019 that you're going to get a chance to do this. And this, in fact, is the only time that all of us have ever been in the same room for more than 24 hours to begin with. Usually we show up in an event and we're running around, and next thing you know, we're packing our bags and we're taking off. So what we're going to do is for anybody that goes all in from right now, within the next 72 hours, we're going to bring you in on Monday night for an exclusive 90-minute Zoom with our top-notch leaders from all over the world. We have different skill sets. We bring different value between us. I know there's a combined nearly 10 million in overall lifetime sales. Well, Paulo probably has 10 million alone. Anyhow, it's not all about the money. You might just want to find out what you're looking, whatever you're looking to do with your life to go to the next level. So we wanted to make this special and exclusive for you. All right. Now I'm going to kind of dial in this camera a little bit. I want to congratulate a few people. I want to recognize a couple. I would like for you guys to participate all in for this next few minutes while we're live here tonight in the Heal House. I'm trying to get this kind of dialed in. This is going to be an awesome next 18 minutes of your life. So buckle up. Paul over here, I mean, look at this. Look what we're doing. We have, this has been a once in a lifetime experience for some of us. I know it has been for me. Paul has this what is this thing called? The Hyper Ice. He's over here giving himself this pro massage. That thing is sweet. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one of those.
Put it back on your chest.
We won't look at that screen. Oh, Paulo, load up another email. Wow. Jamie's over here living the dream. Made us a beautiful pie earlier. We'll just have a sneak peek of that. And there she is.
Wonder Woman.
The Wonder Woman. She set this up. That's the girl. There she is, watching Heal videos. She just goes, what are all these new commissions rolling in? Let me show you guys real quick. Oh. Ooh, what is that? Jamie just made this thing. I don't want to open it. So anyhow, we'll get out of there. We'll get back in over here. I'm going to turn this thing around. So who wants a chance? And this is basically something you couldn't even buy. Right now, all of our time is limited. I'm having a hard time connecting with people that I would like to connect with on a regular basis simply because time is of the essence. And we're going to make a special time for you to be able to connect with us by doing a exclusive Zoom next week for anyone that goes all in right now to celebrate our 2 months celebration of our relaunch, where we're climbing this mountain together. We are spreading the word across the world. People are coming in here not even knowing what heal is and turning around and have phenomenal results, life-changing, groundbreaking, like where their whole entire everything in their life has shifted in a short amount of time. I mean, just let me give you a couple of stories. We have, in the last 24 hours, I've received 3 different calls from people, or I've seen them in person. And they're like, yeah, we feel like we're going to sell our house or move. And like, we might be moving to Florida or Hawaii. I started to read some of these dreams and I'm like, whoa, these dreams, there's some big dreamers in here and there's some dreams coming true. And if you've made a big dream and your dream's coming true, I want you to just say dream with me. Say dream with me, and we're going to dream together. So I just want to encourage you to go all in right now and to take this as your chance to get on the inside with us, because next Monday when we do the exclusive Zoom live, you're going to be in there with our dream team. Okay. We're going to bring in the dream team. And and you know what? We might even bring another couple leaders who are on our leaderboards right now. So any of our leaders who are on another level and you are the top 20 in the company, if you want to jump on that Zoom too to add even more value to the people that go on, you can just let us know. And you might even say it in the comments below. If you're here and you know who you are, you're part of our VIP 50 group, you're on the leaderboard. If you want to jump on this Zoom next Monday with us as well, only exclusively for people that are here right now, that go all in from right now until 3 days from now. Say it again.
It's time to heal.
That's right, buddy. It's time to heal. Say it one more time.
It's time to heal.
Good boy. See, you got to raise them right. And imagine if you were saying that your whole life. It's time to heal. Yes. Not that I can't do it or mommy doesn't believe in me, but it's time to heal. Yes. Every second, every minute. I see someone just went all in. I didn't catch the name, but Bella Colombian, welcome to heal. Congratulations on just going all in. And this is only for people that decide from right now that you're like, all right, I've been a VIP or kind of dabbling, or I've been sitting on the fence. Go all in and join the Dream Team next Monday night for a 90-minute exclusive live. And I'll tell you how we're going to do it. We're going to have it set up here in the Heal House. We'll have about 4 people, our Fab 5, or maybe our Powerhouse 8. It'll be about 8 people here. And then Lauren and Michael just said they're going to jump on. Lauren and Michael, who are they're just like the coolest couple ever. Yes. Who just drove here and they're just filled our hearts with their love and their time and their energy. They said they're going to jump on as well. So I'm just letting you know, this isn't something that is going to be available very often. This isn't something that you can just get whenever you want. This is going to be hard to ever get again. So this is your chance. Beyond that, even just so you understand, there's never going to be another time in Heal where you could go all in for less than $500. So that is it right now, to go all in for little to nothing on your end. Take the chance. Make it happen. Go all in. Take the chance. Make it happen and go all in. I don't know why I just started to think like, where's my book? Where's my book? I wonder what that book says in there. Where is that book? It's somewhere, and it'll probably show up any minute. But anyhow.
The Tipping Point?
No. I mean, that book sounds good, pretty good too. The Tipping Point is a power book. Hand me that Tipping Point book just for fun. Whatever. It's like whatever book we got on this table, there's something powerful in that book. You know, if you think about this, what book are you writing? What movie are you making? What is your life all about? This guy, Malcolm Gladwell wrote this book, The Tipping Point. And I think in here he does talk, the 3 rules of epidemics. This is the guy who wrote about the 10,000 hours, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes 10,000 hours to master anything, basically. You know what's phenomenal about that truth? Is I've actually spent more than 10,000 hours on this Project Heal personally. I've estimated the other day, I was like, wow, I think I've spent about 25,000 hours pushing into this movement, making things happen. So, and I feel like I'm still brand new. I'm just like getting started. I'm just making it happen. You know, and I want to recognize a couple people. First of all, and I didn't tell them to do it, but the people that are sitting right next to me, I see that they're welcoming. They're inviting their other friends, because sometimes it's hard to even know that these things are going live. And so Keith just asked Carlos to be here. And Carlos, thanks for joining us. And then Carlos jumps on. So that's one way to help get more people to be able to see this, so we can help you, have a better life. So we can help enhance the quality of your life. Regardless of why you're here, whether it's to have a physical, spiritual, emotional, financial breakthrough. Which one is it for you? What is the number one reason? If you could pick one of the 4 and only one of the 4, which one are you here for more? Physical, financial, spiritual, or emotional? Or beyond that, relational. One of those 5, pick one below, and let's see which one you're after. Number 1, physical. Number 2, emotional. Number 3, spiritual. Number 4, financial. Number 5, relational. Which one are you here for? Which one do you want more of, better, to the next level? Which one you're like, I need more money. I need a better health. My health is struggling. I have no energy right now. Which one is it for you? You have broken relationships. You're like, it's holidays. I'm struggling with my wife, my husband, my kids, my uncle, my aunt, my best friend, my colleagues. Relational improvement. How to improve your relationships. Spiritual. You want a spiritual breakthrough. You're like, spiritual. I want to know who I am, where I'm headed. I want to know my purpose, my mission. I want to know why I was created, why God created me. I want to know what my life is all about. I want to know what I'm supposed to do. I want to know what my mission is, my destiny. Spiritual, right? And sometimes you get right spiritual, and then you're saying, wow, now I know what God wants me to do is to improve my relationships, or God is expecting me to bear fruit. Yes. That's my responsibility. So all of a sudden I had a breakthrough spiritually, and I'm saying, oh, now it's time to reap a harvest so I can go build somebody up and seed into others. So you have a spiritual transformation that leads to a financial shift in your life. Okay, you get what I'm saying? They all interconnect, but if you can get focused in on one, and because I heard Lane talking about this earlier, that there's so many things that we could do that sometimes it's hard to actually do any of them. You know what I mean? You got so many things going on in your life, you don't know which one to zero in on. The power of focus. So say focus. Focus. And when you say focus, I want you to pick one of the 5. Physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, or relational. Pick one of those 5. Just say it below, whether it's physical, financial, spiritual, emotional, relational. Mine is a physical transformation right now. That's why consistently for the last month, I've went and did at least every morning a 40-minute exercise. Conditioning, because I knew that I had a breakthrough spiritually earlier this year when I was dealing with pride. I was dealing with self-righteousness. I was dealing with, an ego issue. I was dealing with greed, where I was too fearful of my money and I was unable to tithe and to give first. I was dealing with all this. And when I had a spiritual breakthrough, guess what I had next? I had an awakening that led me to it's like a prophetic feeling inside of me. Prophecy is when your heart sees the truth of the future, okay? So all of a sudden I'm seeing this and saying, you know what, I need to give first. And I changed my finances. I didn't wait to calculate after I received and paid out what I had left. Once I received, I gave first with no compromise. Then next thing you know, Amen. My everything in my financial life blew up. So everyone who just said financial, let me ask you a question. Have you been giving first? not second. That means this. Let's say that you just earned from Heal. We paid out $10,000 today. I don't know if you got any, but put a $sign below if you did. I know I got a few hundred of that. And so that means that right when you get $1,000, most people do this. 1,000 comes in. I pay my phone bill. That's 180 down. Ooh, man, I'm at 820. Then I go and I pay my rent. That's $600. If you're like super lucky to have $600 rent, then you know you're down to $220 left. And then you're like, all right, I got to get my my internet bill paid. Another. Let's just say it's $20. You got $200 left. All of a sudden you got $200 left, and you haven't even done anything. And you know what? Then you make this decision. Well, with my $200 left, am I going to go get food? And am I going to get gas? Which is usually a yes, right? So you go get $100 of food. Then you got $100 left. What do you do next? Well, you need gas in your car. You go get that $60 to fill up your gas because you need to get to work. Then you got $40 left. And at that point, you're already like, oh man, I'm out of money. So you can't give anymore, right? Because you already gave it all away. And guess what? Because you didn't give first, you aren't going to receive the multitude of blessings that was promised to you. And so most people who have a financial struggle, the reason is they don't understand the fruit first, to give first. Right when you receive, you give, and then it comes back to you in blessings. It's as simple as that. If you want to learn more about that, you just shoot me a bunch of $sign messages in a private email, and I'll go ahead and send you a video you can watch, and you can enhance the quality of your life with that basic thing. So you pick one of those 5. You're going to have a physical, an emotional, a spiritual, a financial, or a relational breakthrough. You find one. And if you figure that one out, all of those other 4 start to flourish. And that's what we're going to shift to. I'm going to talk more about those 5 than health, wealth, love, happiness, faith, family, fun. I'll tell you why. Those 5 is in one hand. They interconnect everything, and they go right here into the center. This piece connects directly right to your foot. This connects to the top of your head. This part right here connects to your heart. And this part right here connects to your words. And what I mean by that is if you looked and if you saw that you had 5 things to improve, the challenge is if you don't pick one of those and you improve one of those, you remain broken in all of those. Okay? And most people are unwilling to fix the one that needs the most working because there's so much pain there. And if it's financial, the first thing you could do to shift your financial temperature is to give first. All right? Lala, what are you doing? This is my mom, Lala.
Lala.
The queen.
I'm having some coconut hot chocolate.
Do you know how to make it?
Cucaracha. Get ready to travel with the Heal team around the world.
Do you know how to make it?
No.
Is that why you're trying to get...
No, I was just dancing because I was happy.
I can tell you want something.
No, I don't.
Say something now that you're on screen.
Oh, I will. Which way are you? Is it looking at me? Oh, goody. Is this the way I'm supposed to look?
That looks so funny.
Hey, you guys. Oh, did it? Well, what do you expect?
Hold on. This is my mother. She's been my greatest supporter, my best friend. She's been an inspiration, always holding a positive attitude. She's a Proverbs 31 woman. She wakes up early. She tends to the fields. She prepares the home for others. She always makes sure we're comfy, we're safe, and we have all the things we'd ever need. She would be your best friend. She's here to support you, love you, and we can't thank you enough for being part of Heal.
Thanks, honey. Hey, guys, I actually wanted to talk tonight. I had something on my mind. Let's see here. Yeah. So today I was in my real estate office, and it's kind of shocking. I pulled out my diary that I wrote when I was 11. And I started reading through it, and you know what was so great? I realized, and I grew up supposedly, a happy childhood. Well, I realized, most of the children born today and most of the human beings in this world are set up to have resistance and unhappiness. And I noticed it. I started reading the pages. I'm actually going to bring the diary and read it to everybody. There are little things like you can't do this, you can't do that. And I started thinking today, I showed property. I was in the car like 6 hours today showing 2 different clients' property. I started thinking, you know, praise God for Heal, because this is the happiest time I've ever had in my entire life. I'm around people that are encouraging me and each other to succeed, to travel the world together, to have fun, to make money, and they're all lifting each other up. Instead of, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, that's wrong. Everything that, since we've really launched Heal and hung out with all like-minded people, has been a life of happiness. So Heal stands for happiness ever after Lala.
Yes.
Okay? Now, you know, supposedly I'm the happiest girl on the planet. Well, I read that diary. I was like, mankind is sick. They're born sick. They want to pull each other down like a bunch of ants. Oh, we don't want you to succeed. We don't want you to do this. Go to school, get a job, live the rest of your life being a slave to your 9-to-5 job and never have enough money, and you can't really live life the way it's supposed to be. Well, life, when the cavemen were first here in the beginning of time, it was about roaming, farming, campfires, family, seeing the earth and the beauty. They weren't sitting in some office working for some boss for some meager salary and paying off student loans to be whatever. I mean, it was freedom. So I'm excited about, did I do it wrong?
You got to get a squared angle
Okay.
and a good backdrop.
Oh,
So imagine this was an Airbnb showing.
that would be show it to yourself.
There you go, right there, or you could set
Okay.
it right in front of you, like where I was sitting.
Oh, I got a good angle.
You could sit right here.
My angle is
You could
this.
sit right here. Yes.
Check it out. All these people working. This is a Heal house. Hey, guess what, everybody? We've arrived. We're going to travel the world together and have Heal houses. We're hoping all of you are going to come with us, where we have these houses. We're getting these houses in different places. We already know that in March, April, it's going to be Hawaii. We're working on getting everybody in shape so in March they can actually come to Vail, Colorado without fainting. But we're going to have places. We're going to go to Fiji, Indonesia, Iceland.
Yeah.
We're going to have these Heal houses everywhere.
Yes.
And we're all going to bring our friends with us. And we're going to
Yes.
build our friends up. And we're going to have fun and
I
enjoy our
receive.
lives. We're going to be around people from all over the world, people with accents, people with happiness, people in love. You guys, it's endless possibilities. How
Yes!
exciting is it? All you got to do is share your dream.
Yes.
Share your dream. Who has a dream? What is it?
I do.
Yes, share it. You know, it's not hard. This is much easier than selling real estate. I can tell you that right now.
The visionary
Real estate,
infinite possibility.
selling real estate is like, sorry, I'm learning how to hold this.
You're doing
Selling
great.
real estate or being a waitress, those are my 2 careers so far. Please give me a break. I don't care how much money you make. You have to go to work. I don't want to have to be in a certain place at a certain time unless it's to be speaking at a big giant event
Yes.
with a lot of good
I
music,
receive it.
lighting. You know, big house is fun. This is something we all want to do together. So who's coming? Let's grab hands. Come on.
Yes.
Let's grab hands. Let's travel the world together, everybody.
We are coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is exciting. I mean, we love you guys, okay? So let's just keep on keeping on building the dream. Heal is all about a shift in mentality, a shift in your health, a shift in your mind, a shift in your friend group, a shift in your planetary location. It's just making a decision to make a shift. It isn't like some expensive business. I mean, give me a break. I had to pay $2,000 just for my MLS dues this year, just to be a realtor and have to go to a job. I mean, it doesn't even cost anything to build a business. It's cheap. I think the most expensive product we have until we get first class is like $900. That's half the price of being a realtor and driving people around hearing them complain all day. Anyway, love you guys.
Wow, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Big round of applause for Lala.
Yeah. All right, now time for burpees. Come on. Let's all do burpees. Burpee challenge. Burpees. I can do burpees in high heels.
Here they are.
Woo!
All right.
I got
Thank you.
I'll take my jacket off. Yeah, those burpees. Woo. Hey, why don't you get some of these other people that are wired in to talk?
They're faking like they're working.
Yeah, come on. All right.
We're coming. We already know.
Meeny, miny, mo.
Here we go.
Catch a piggy by the...
Hold on. All right. So, the only thing I want to say, because that was phenomenal, is you are born.
For greatness.
You are born pure
Yes.
into a broken world.
Yeah.
And so you have to navigate through, and that's why it's on you. God's given you all the resources, all the tools that's within you, inside of you. And so the truth of the matter is, most of us have had a crummy deal, and we got to get in here and elevate and rise. And we got to have a breakthrough. So we've created you an environment for you to succeed and to reach your biggest dream. We've created education that will enrich your life so you can achieve your dreams. And we've created a blueprint for success that we're sharing with you for pennies of what it cost us to create it. Yes. And for one day, what took a decade to build, you can receive it today. Yeah. So go in there, go all in, and next Monday, we're going to meet with the action takers who are ready to shift and go to the highest and greatest level. Body, soul, spirit. So, tonight, we have Mr. Paul Munson!
Yeah!
You guys are maniac, y'all! You guys crazy!
Did you take your 18-minute nap or did you just eat something?
What's up, peeps?
No, we still don't know how to
This thing, man. It's okay. No, you don't do that. You gotta chill. Get into it.
hit the button.
There he is.
What's happening,
Oh, Munson.
my peeps? What's happening? Man, I'm not really prepared on what to say here, but
Yeah, let me give you a tip. This is what you got to do to speak, because we're making the business class. Who here wants to learn how to be a better speaker? Who here wants to learn how to be a better speaker, whether you get put on the spot or you get on the stage? Because one of the things we're going to do in business class is we're going to give you what I believe to be some of the top secrets to get in the zone, speak, and make it happen. So if you want to be a better speaker, just comment below, speak it.
What, who wants to know what to speak about? I found a suitcase on the floor. What about
The
this?
suitcase coach. Yes.
Suitcase coach, show 'em.
Yes.
We just
Hey.
put Paul in the suitcase and
Suitcase
ship him
goes.
to you.
All right, put this down. No, here, listen. You got to be like a chef, and you got to have always something in the oven. So when somebody asks you something to speak on any moment, you got to pull out that hot pipe pie, and you got to serve it up to the crowd. So there you go. As a baker,
Bring
you
the
gotta-
pie,
you gotta pull it out. This
the
is the
pie.
thing. There is no pressure with this because if you try to figure out what to say, then you're navigating the wrong way. You already got it in the oven. It's in your heart. You just got to speak it into people's life. It's a quick story with a point. And there is no pressure. Like you already got it inside of you. Everyone here is a baker. Everyone here is a super
Exactly.
chef.
Everybody comment, Paul, bring that pie.
Paul, bring the pie.
Paul, bring that pie.
I guess I gotta bring some pie.
Yeah.
So, just comment below who here is not all in.
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's a full
And the
homemade
second
apple pie.
question is, why are you not all in?
Yes.
Is it a money issue or is it some sort of other issue that you're not all in?
Mental.
So, who is not all in? Comment below. If you are all in, just comment all in. There's 54 people here. And what I'm trying to figure out is, if you're not all in, why are you not all in? And just to touch on that, so this bonus, or the thing we're offering, if you go all in the next week, to be able to connect with all of the top leaders, all the top masterminds, people that have been doing this for 10, 20 plus years, like Paula Barroso over here, that's generated, just a massive business online that have the skills to teach you how to do the same thing. So just go all in. If it's not a money issue, just take the plunge and dive all in. This isn't a business that was created, just off of, just simple little ideas. This has been a lifelong quest, and this has been stuff that we've gone through and we've put together. And, I just want to inspire everybody to take this opportunity and run with it and pour your heart into it and just make it happen. So I haven't seen anybody post that they're all in or not all in.
Hold on, I'm doing it.
Okay, so Jamie's all in.
Jamie.
So Wendy says it's a financial issue right now.
Find a way. Go all in. He's got skills.
You just got to do it. Don't regret it later. Yeah, you don't want to regret it later, because the time to do it is right now, because it's not going to be easier to do later, because it's the prices will be going up, and this is the cheapest that the products will ever be. So I think we might be passing it off to somebody else.
All right. Look at these. Look
All
at everybody
in.
all
Lauren
in,
Mantel's
baby.
all in. Keith's all in.
Good job, Paul. Good job, Paul.
Anton is all in. All in.
Bringing the heat. That's what I'm talking about.
All
Pulling
in,
it out
although
the
I
oven.
put it on the
Pulling it out
card.
oven.
Financial, all in.
So let's just talk real quick about the people who don't have the money.
Okay.
Go into your closets, go into your garage, go into your attics, and get rid of all your garbage. It's hard to imagine what lies ahead when you're unwilling to give up what you have right now. Most of us have things that we've had for many years that we don't ever use. And it might only be worth $1 or $2. But if you really want something in your life, like I really wanted this when I was living in a tent, or like when we were living in a storage unit, or when he dropped me off in front of the Tony Robbins event with negative money when I had to stay there for 3 days to serve for 3 days straight, but I left there and I was given so much more. If you really want something that you want, there is no good excuse that you will find a way. Whoever had a will has its way. You know what I'm saying? So if you have the will to receive this, to achieve this, you will find the way. That's what it's all about. Look, Paul, you could go clean someone's car for $80, for $40. I can guarantee you, if you walked around your neighborhood, any of you, grandma, grandpa, teenager, my age, 30, 40, 50, 60, with humility, and knocked on all of your neighbors' doors. Now, I know this wouldn't be comfortable. Hey, you know what? I'm going to actually clean your car today. Like if someone knocked on my thing today and said, hey, I'll clean your car today for $80, I would have done it immediately. Yeah. Too busy. I had too much going on. I would have, like, if they would have knocked, hey, I got my bucket and I got my rag. I know you probably maybe aren't looking for it, but I see your tires need a little scrubbing. You know, $5 a tire, or I could clean the whole car out, vacuum it, dial it all in. You could give me whatever you want to give me. Now, I know for some of you are like, I can't do that. I don't want to be embarrassed what my neighbors might think. But that's what hunger will get you in life. And then you imagine if you showed up on Monday, said, you know what I had to do to go all in? I had to sell the garbage in my attic, and then I had to clean my neighbor's car, and that's what it took for me to go all in. You want to know what? You will elevate. You know how many people right now are cleaning Airbnbs all over the world? They're going and cleaning Airbnbs, and they're doing it for, you know, a modest $10, $12 an hour, or whatever it is. And some people they have too much pride to do that. But you know how awesome of a job that is? A little something to make a little bit of extra cash. There's so many ways, if you get creative, how you can get resources. Now, I'm not saying that you need to do that for us. It's you need to do that for you, for now, in your life. Because you could have a massive shift on such a small little bit of effort. Go through your entire house and watch what comes in your life.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like when Steven and I actually, with one of the first online businesses we did when we first began internet marketing, we found a way. And at that time, it wasn't, you know, $500 to get started. All in with this company was $5,000. We took the risk. We went for it. We found a way to get $5,000. And since that, we were able to actually start our own online company, learn the skills. It wasn't easy, but step by step, day by day, little effort by little effort, you know, it added up. You know, we started learning how to do things. And maybe you don't know everything about internet marketing or marketing in general, but you have to take the first step. You have to get the products. You have to plug in. You have to tap in. You have to go all in with this. And you can get started and you can start learning and you can start earning, but you have to take the first step.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
so
right.
figure out a way to get these products while they're going to be the cheapest they've ever been, so you can have a good foundation and you can just start learning. I mean, the chance to win this little contest and be able to connect with people that are experts at this. I mean, this type of opportunity doesn't come around. It's like, this is like a once in a lifetime deal. I mean, I would just recommend you find a way to do this and make it happen. It could be a great start for you.
Yes.
Great job, Paul.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Great job, brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, this thing is spinning, and right now I have a feeling that the mailman is here for a special delivery. I can see it. I've seen him over there. He started heating up and shaking. I'm like, is the mailman about to bring a special delivery? Lane my third.
Warming up them hands, baby. They get me fired up. Got me fired up. Once Steven learns how to use this thing, we're going to get going.
You might want to scoot over a little bit.
Yeah.
That should be good.
You trying to get me in that background?
Yeah.
Or what you trying to do? Oh, we got a key.
Oh, by the way, no one even said they wanted to be a better speaker, so.
All right, so
I did.
this thing ain't balanced. How do we, let's see, let's balance this thing out. All right. That'll work. I don't mind leaning. So we're talking about bringing some pie, right? Pie out the oven. I'm about to bring y'all some humble pie. So as they were talking about going all in the finances and stuff like that, right? Look, I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, you ain't got money." Look, I've been in your shoes, okay? And I'm gonna teach y'all what I learned to get through that situation where you're at, okay? So I realized, like, I never really knew about having a poverty mindset, right? Some of y'all may not even know what that means, okay? I learned about poverty mindset and that type of thinking from Stephen. And I used to have good money back in the day. When I worked in the oil field, right, I made good money. But you know the problem? I was still always broke. You know why I was always broke? Because I had bad habits and I wasn't smart with the money I had. And I spent all my time trying to impress everybody else, right? I bought fancy cars that cost a lot of money that I really shouldn't have been buying, right? I was buying all this clothes to look good, all this stuff. I was putting my money in places that didn't serve me, right? I didn't invest I didn't even know what investing was back then, right? Because I didn't know any better. So I'm trying to teach y'all things that I've learned to better my life when it comes to your finances. So here's the deal. If you're sitting here right now and finances are a problem, if you don't take a chance and figure out a way to make this happen, you know what's going to happen a year from now? Your finances are still going to be a problem.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen 5 years from now? Your finances are still going to be a problem.
Yes.
It's not the finances, it's what you're doing in your life. And now look, I understand some people, you may have been laid off or something tragic may have happened, right? So some of you will kind of I won't be so hard on you. But if you haven't really gone through something terrible and you're just broke, it's the mindset. And that's what I had to swallow, that pill from Stephen years ago that taught me. It's like, dude, it's your thinking. It's your mindset about money, right? And so that's what I want y'all to really pay attention to. What bad habits do you do? Look, I'm gonna come at y'all, right? If you smoke cigarettes, you got money. You're wasting your money.
Yes.
If you go out drinking every night, every weekend, eating out, you got money. You're just wasting your money, right? And I can say that to y'all because guess what? I used to smoke back in the day, and I quit. Saved me a lot of money. I used to go drinking every weekend. I would spend more money in one night drinking than what this all in even costs right now. Because I would buy Jaeger bomb shots for everybody, and I was buying drinks, trying to show off and be the man. And guess what? All that did was make me get more broke. It didn't benefit me. So some of y'all on here, y'all might be doing some of those things, right? You might be going to get your nails did every week. Get your hair done.
Get your lips done.
Right? Getting lip injections. You're buying all these Coach bags and purses. And as a guy, you might be getting the coolest earbuds and Jordans and rims for your car. But you broke. You still broke. Why? Because your habits, right? So instead of wasting the money, invest that money. $349. I mean, come on.
That's cheap.
That's cheap to have a business that can make you unlimited amount of money. There's no cap to what you can make here. The only cap is your mindset and your effort that you put into the business. Right?
Yeah.
That's the only cap. So find a way to get the money. Go all in. Change your mindset, change your habits, and then you can change your life. Because if you don't, you're just going to stay in that same repetitive cycle. And I'm going to add something real quick and then I'm going to pass it because I think y'all already get my point on this, right? We were talking about ways, Stephen just said, ways that you can get money. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I was talking about this guy when I lived in Colorado, and we called him the Tamale Man, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Tamale Man. We lived in Colorado in the snow, snowing every day, freezing in the winter. And this old guy, a Latin guy, he would come with a bucket, 5-gallon bucket. And he would knock on our door every day. He had a certain knock that, doom, 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 doom. And you knew that's the Tamale Man, right? We'd open the door up. And he would say all night, hey, my friend, would you like some tamales? Right? And in the freezing cold, he would go to our apartment complex and knock on every single door, every single Friday. And how hard is it to make some tamales and go and sell them, right? That was his hustle. He liked to make tamales. He knew people would want some tamales. He sold tamales and make money. So if you're sitting here and you're saying you ain't got money, find your hustle. Find something you like to do. Like he said, go wash cars. Go clean up. Look, all my people in Louisiana, we know how to cook. We love cooking. Cook a big old pot of gumbo. Sell some plate lunches, right? Amen. Get the money. So again, the only thing stopping you, it's not the money, it's your mindset. You gave up because you don't want it bad enough. When you want to change your life bad enough, you'll figure out a way. You'll get that money. And I'm going to tell you, I'm speaking from experience. There have been times where I looked at my bank account and I didn't have a lot of money. And I saw a business opportunity or something that I knew could change my life if my mindset and my effort was focused on it. I looked at what can I make, not what does it cost me. And there were times I didn't have money and I said, you know what? That phone bill can wait. Or you know what? That car insurance can wait. Whatever. And I put bills on the back burner to buy a program that I knew could help me make more money. Because that bill ain't going to make you no money. And I get it. You're scared. You don't want to mess up your credit. You got things, you got to pay for, and you want the lights on and all. But if it's things like cable TV or other things that you don't really need, put it on the back burner for a month. Invest in this because this can make you money. That cable ain't going to make you no money, right? So I've been in your shoes. I've had to make those tough decisions before. But I did it because I saw the potential in business and investing in myself. All right, you guys? So that's my words for you guys.
Yes.
Change the mindset. Figure out a way to make the money. Invest in this. And then your life will start to change. But if you keep with the same thinking, you're going to keep having those same things a year down the road. And you'll be in the same exact place that you are right now. So that's what I got to say, you guys. I want to see some people going all in and changing your thinking about this whole situation, right? And we want to see y'all, like I would love, here's what I would love before I pass it. I would love for somebody to tell me in, a month or 6 months or a year down the road, say, Lane, you know what? That video that y'all were talking about, it made me take a chance. And I did it, and now I've earned X amount of money in your business and in Heal, and I'm grateful that you made me do that, or you made me change my thinking about it. That's what I want to happen. If just one person comes and says that down the road, then I know I did my job on helping push you guys to take some action. So,
Yes.
boom, I'm out. I hope y'all enjoyed that humble pie, baby.
I seen Keith over there going, he's like, get ready.
He's like, right, he's getting in the ring.
He's like, man.
When are we giving Paulo?
Lane's getting fired. Paulo, he's the man of the international man of mission. He has many great names.
Man of mystery, I love it.
He has many names.
They call him James Bond.
And
007.
Paulo is just getting started.
007.
So, we are going to bring in now The Rock. Mr. Keith, he's going to come in. And this morning, I know Keith probably got up. He was up early. When I came in the last 24 hours, I have seen Keith sitting at this table every minute that I've been here, learning from everyone he could in the room. I see his computer right now. This computer is filled with, he's got new graphics. It looks like he's on different browsers. I see here, he's like, got his Aweber up. He's making his list. He's got his YouTube up. He's learning how to write the content. He's got his Canva up. He's creating thumbnails. I mean, this guy's like, all right, I'm here. All I want to do is learn. So when I leave, I want to have a skill set that I can turn around and teach other people. And he's hungry. He's as hungry as they come. I know he came here to win no matter what. Keith, we're honored to have you, my brother. This is your seat. Step on up.
In the hot seat.
Keep the rock shots on.
When the pain of staying the same, when the pain of staying the same I knew I was gonna say this. Hold on a second. Let me get it. When the
hot seat got hot.
That's it. When the pain of change, right, is not equal to or less than the pain of staying the same. When it hurts more to remain where you are than it does to move on, you'll move on.
Yes.
Yeah.
You'll make a change in your life. And that's really what the 21-day I Am Challenge is all about. You see, because all our life we were programmed to do things certain ways. That's why, Lane talks about it's in your mind. It's a mindset thing. Because we were programmed. We did things a certain way. We hung around certain people. The input from our families. Where we went to school at. Where we went to church at. The music we listened to. The television programs. The radio, the TV, the newspaper. I call them today income reducing activities. Watching TV, listening to the radio, reading newspaper. All those things create input and program our subconscious mind, which determines our actions today, how we do things. And so we got to do something different. What do they say? To do the same thing you've always done, but expect different result is the definition of what?
Insanity.
Insanity. That's right. So we don't want to be labeled insane. So we're gonna change, right? Zig Ziglar. He said it best. I was trying to remember exactly how he said it. In fact, I actually had it all lined up and I lost it now.
Hold on.
You've been up early, baby.
I have. I've been up. Look, I've been up since 6:30 this morning, cranking it. You run out of juice?
Yeah. Good. Don't let me.
All right, cool.
Don't let me mind you that I'm like right here in the middle of the whole screen.
So here's why I believe that everyone, if you're in it, if you're here to make a difference in your life, okay, like I am. I'm totally in love with Stephen Munson, Heal the Heal community, Lala, Paul, everybody here, Lane, Chanel,
007.
Paulo, 007, right? We are 100% in love with the entire Heal community and what Heal stands for. And so we decided early on to be all in completely, right? No matter what it took, even 7 months past doing a mortgage at one point in time. We made that decision, and we were not, no matter what we had to do, we were plugged in, all in for Heal success. And let me tell you why that makes a difference. I learned a long time ago from this guy Zig Ziglar. I'm sure y'all might have heard of him. Oh, that's what it was. Sometimes we need to check up from the neck up because we get a bad case of stinking thinking.
Yeah.
That was Zig Ziglar, right? So we got to always be mindful of our mind. So Zig Ziglar was talking about. He was like the top in selling cookware. He was like the #1 cookware salesperson, and he had this new guy that just started, and he was hustling. He was wanting to be like Zig Ziglar. He was very, I guess, admirable of him and his success, and he wanted to be just like him. And so one day he decided to ask Zig to come over so he can kind of help him close some sales because he really wasn't getting it. He wasn't dialing into it. And so when Zig comes over to help him, they usually with this cookware, they would make a little meal, part of the presentation to show the family how well it cooks their meal, how the cookware works. Well, when he gets there, Zig asks the guy, he had everything getting ready to do whatever. He asks, the guy asked Zig, he said, did you bring the cookware? He goes, no, we're going to use yours. He goes, well, I don't own a set. Well, that's what his problem was. That's why he wasn't succeeding at being a cookware salesperson. Wow. He did not own the set of cookware. So in his customer's mind, he did not believe that the product was good enough for even him to own. So I'm going to tell you, when you want to be the rising star in Heal, you want to be the one to make a shift in your life, these products have been put together for a reason and will absolutely help you elevate and change everything about your life, your health, your wealth, your love, happiness, faith, family, and fun. And we learned tonight that we're going to be talking about 5 different ones because they all connect to the center of your hand. The biggest thing I caught out of the center of the hand was that it connected directly to the heart. What was the 5 things again, Stephen?
Physically. Everyone say it.
Physically.
Emotionally.
Spiritually.
financially,
Financially.
relational.
Relation.
But I realize some say that there's emotions and the mindset are different. But anyhow, we'll go into that another day.
So heal's going to help you rise in all areas of your life. And why we need that, I talked about it earlier, right? And maybe not this particular broadcast, but when our programming is so deep and ingrained, I know you guys and gals had to have caught yourself at one time or another, or you may have caught your spouse or someone close, maybe a sibling saying, as an adult, or maybe your sibling caught you and say, hey, you sound just like mama, or you sound just like daddy. That's because that stuff is so ingrained in our subconscious mind, we don't even notice that we're acting in such a certain manner. And those manners and those beliefs have brought us to where we are today in life. So we've got to make a change. If you want to see a change in your life, you have to be the change in your life. I'm glad I got to share with you guys. I'm going to bring back Stephen Munson, world traveler, greatest friend in the world.
Thank you, Keith.
Here he is.
Wow. To wrap this up, that was powerful. Dude, thank you. All right. You can tell everyone's passionate, fired up. We're all here looking to improve our life, have a better quality of life. We're all learning every day. We're taking a risk with our time and our energy, and we're just trying to become better every single day. Every day in every way, we're getting better and better. Who here's new? I saw 2 people said new below earlier. This thing's a little funky. Got to get it all squared up. Who here's new? That you're brand new to this community? Because I want to introduce you to our final speaker, who's just going to say a couple words.
Ooh, yeah,
007. We actually do have a strict timeline. We got to be off here in just a minute.
I got a better name for him.
So Konstantinos, great to have you. We are fired up that you're here. Congratulations on finding this and making the decision to join Heal. Welcome to our family, our community. You'll see this is pretty wild. We're a little bit different. And we're making a big impact, and we're always looking for the brand new people. Like, how can we, bring you in and let you see that we're real people. We're your friends. We're encouraging you. We're here to lift you up. We're here to learn your dream. We want to know your story. We want to know what your vision is, and we want to know what your desire is. Like, why did you come here? What do you want from this so we can help you achieve it? So welcome to all these that said they're new. Billy, congratulations. We're grateful to have you. And for those of you who are new, I want to introduce to you someone who has been a catalyst in this movement, who has helped us create exposure,
Yes.
Who's helped us reach over $350,000 in revenue in the last 2 months, who's helped us get over that $1 million mark. Someone who's brought in the most incredible people all around the world and did it with such humility and just such a patient spirit and such a giving heart. And what an incredible friend, a lifelong friend for me for the last 5 years and for the rest of my life. I'm grateful to have you here, Mr. Paulo Barroso.
That's his name.
Great stay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm not going to go on for too much longer because we need to wrap up. You guys been in here online for quite a long time. I'm sorry about my voice. If I sound a little bit lower, I'm still obviously recovering from surgery, still in some pain, but getting a lot better. And what a better subject to talk about just before we wrap up than healing. So I'm not going to talk about money. I'm not going to ask you guys to go all in and all that because you know how it is, guys. The way to go forward is to go all in or go home. Simple as that. So I'm not going to bang on all about going all in anymore. But I'm going to say this tonight, that my main focus being in this house right now, it's about healing. When you are, sick to a point where you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, you really change your priorities. And in my case, it was my healing. And I can sincerely say that I'm in the right place at the right time with these wonderful people who've been praying for me every single day. And I couldn't be in a much better house than the Hill House, you know, with Stephen Munson, Lala, you know, Paul Munson, and everyone else here in the house. So this is the thing that I love about Hill. This is the thing that I love about this company. I've been part of companies that it's always been about the money, you know, about making $1 million, about making 5-6 figures, you know, and learning internet marketing and all that. But Hill, it's so much more than that. Hill is about healing. And in my case, I've been blessed to be here in this house, feeling healed, you know, and getting better every single day and feeling stronger. And I know tomorrow I'll be even better tomorrow.
Yes.
So with that said, it's just a message of that you are in the right place. You are with the right family, you know, feeling the healing. You know, if you need healing in your body, if you need healing in your mind, and you're down and you're depressed, let me tell you this: you have a support team. You're in the right place with the right people, and that's all I want to share with you guys tonight. So thanks so much for being here. I hope we can meet at the next event. You know, come to the Hill House. Otherwise, we got to come to you guys because we'll be traveling. I love you loads. Thank you so much for all your support again. And yeah, until the next live.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Love you guys.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. Bye. Good night.
All right.
Oh, man.
That was
Why do we have to be
fantastic.
done soon?
So we got to rock and roll. What'd you say? So, next step is you. It's on you. You got to take action. You got to make things happen. That's why it says it's on you. It's on you. No, they didn't get out of it. How about that?
Oh,
Jamie is so
James
amazing.
ready to speak.
She's
I
eating
just put
too.
pecan in my mouth.
Jamie,
Well, you bringing some pecan pie.
real quick. Jamie, I don't think she probably leaves the house for 3 days, right? Traditionally, 2 to 3 days.
What, at my house?
You would leave home for 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, she made the decision to come stay with us wild banshees, in the Heel House for 11 days. You know, and they got responsibilities at home like all of us, and we're so grateful that you made that decision. We're thrilled to have you and Keith. You have been such a rock in my life and Heel and the backbone of this, bringing strength, stability, and that love. So thank you, Jamie.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you. Share some kind words with this family.
I would like to talk to the people, the spouses of the people who want to go all in. And I want you to support your spouse.
Wow.
We only live one life.
Yep.
And how I never could see taking away anybody else's dream to do something better with their life. Wow. Keith has tried to do lots of businesses, and I've never rolled my eyes and disapproved of anything he has ever done. I've always supported him and believed in that he could do it.
Yes.
I knew he could do anything he put his mind to. And I hope that you can support your spouse in anything that he or she would want to pursue.
Yes.
I've lost a car, I've lost a house because of the things that he tried to pursue. Those are just things. I'd never, ever could take away his dream of building something better for us.
Wow.
So, support your spouse.
That's fire. That's the most profound thing on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I knew Keith was going to start crying on that one. Jamie, that was an on-point topic that needs to be talked about more. Yeah, I'm crying
People
too.
need to support their spouses,
Yeah.
you know, and let the man be the man of the house.
Amen.
You know, I do have things that I like to control. But as far as providing for our family, Keith is it. He is the man of the house, and he has always provided for us.
Yes.
A little rough sometimes, but
It's the joy of it all.
yeah, the joy of it all. It was good though. We've learned a lot from those times in our life, and we're having fun now.
Thank you for that great message. Everyone who's willing to take it up a notch to support your spouse, just make it happen. We're here to support you. Thank you.
Yes.
That was profound. Wow. All right, here she is. She's been cooking for like 16 days straight. I don't know what she's made.
Trying to make a waffle.
She's never made a waffle, so it's her first waffle ever. Chanel, how's your experience going with Heal and this family?
Wow. You know, when everybody say you become the person you surround yourself with, it's true. You surround yourself with negative people, you surround yourself with people breaking you down, you surround yourself with people who is just mean in life, you're gonna be broken. I'm here for what, a week, almost 2 weeks, and so far everybody has just built me up, and it makes you start believing in yourself. So you get to a point where you make waffles for the first time, and healthy waffles, not like with almond milk and some other stuff. So yeah, then you start believing in yourself. So my experience with Heal, I would say go all in. Not just because everybody else is saying it. I'm saying it because it is a life-changing thing. It does change your life. It makes you live again, not just exist. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. The chef, Chanel. All right, that's wrapping it up. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm glad everyone had a chance to share. We've had a successful day, and we're just getting started. So the clock is ticking. You do have 3 days from right now, 72 hours to go to make the decision to go all in. And hey, Arak, I'll give you a tip. You want to be a good speaker? And I'm all in? You got to switch it up a little bit. You said the same thing 150 times. Switch it up a little bit. That's your first tip. And we'll teach you to be a better speaker. I appreciate your tenacity. Okay? But copy and pasting isn't always the way to get people's attention. And I say that with love because you want to be a better speaker. You have to understand how to connect with people. Creating words that are profound and powerful, that pierce the walls that humans have created around them. You have to have words that flow through you like a fire that goes through the forest and all the way to the water, to the river, then it flows into the jungle. And if you think about what words are, no one really remembers all the words that we say. We just remember the feeling that we got when those words came into our heart and what they made us feel and what they inspired us to do and how they talked to us and how they walked us into a new place in life and how they spoke to us when we lay down at night and how they worked with us when we wake up in the morning, what they inspire us to do, what they motivate us to do, the powerful words that all of us have in our life. That is why when you go all in and you get access to that 21-day I Am challenge, you will forever change the way you see yourself. And you will see yourself as a powerful son and daughter of the Most High God. And you will see that you have unlimited, unstoppable, unbounded treasures within you. Treasures that you only hold. That no other man, no other woman can hold you captive of. Only you can release your blessings and your gifts and your treasures and your talents and your time while you have this one chance to live. You only have one chance. Live with no regrets and go all in.
Amen.
Good night and sleep well. Amen.
Hey, it's time to heal.
My mom stops me, but because I wanted to kind of end it a little bit different that one time. But, that's what moms do. They ensure that you're consistent and you make things happen. But you do only have one shot. So live with no regrets. Hey, Arak, you are the man. Thank you for receiving that like a champion. You see, you are one step further to becoming a great speaker. I'm proud of you. So what time is it?
It's time to heal. Every second, every minute, every hour, and every day. It's on you.
Whoa!
Crazy thing, bro.
Whoa! It was like, what was going on?
It's still on.
Woo, doggy! There's some power in those words.
Like an amusement park ride.
I don't know what just happened. That was wild. Good night.